आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव करो, परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज निहाले, परम पिता का प्रेम पात्र बन कर तू शुभ वर पाले। किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, को जा मन में मगन।
Yeah. The photos and
दुनिया में आके Checking out at California.
Don't lose your feet. Let's put it back on there. Let's put it back on there. Falling out? No. It came off now. Okay. No, you want that up on there.
Jai तो जानत देना दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला, दो दिन का मेला। आए दिन तेरा जाए दिन तेरा, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला, दो दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone, और जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला.
Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami. Put your right hand like this and you'll sip the water. Om Namo Narayanaya Sri Madhavaya Namaha Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Wash your hand. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Harihi Om. Wash your hand. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Hasta Prakshalanam. Put your right hand so. Om Namo Narayanaya Sri Madhavaya Namaha Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Wash your hand. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Om Namo Narayanaya Sri Madhavaya Namaha Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Wash your hand. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Om Chandanam Divyam Gandhayam Somanoharam Vilepanam Sureshweshtam Iti Chandanam Samarpayam. See your hand? Next one. Oh, you don't have white spot already? I didn't have to give you now. Chandanam Divyam Gandhayam Somanoharam Vilepanam Sureshweshtam Iti Chandanam Samarpayam Hari. Om Sri Skanda Chandanam Divyam Gandhayam Somanoharam Vilepanam Sureshweshtam Iti Chandanam Samarpayam Hari Om. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namaha. Kusastito Deva Kusmule Janardana Kusmariye Trayodeva Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara Kusastito Deva Kusmariye Trayodeva Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. Huh? No, they fast something will come or they just pick up side. I want to pick up side. Huh? Once they fasten and they will keep it up, okay. But you just come and join the people thing because you want to join the people thing and make a show. And then after you go and you're drinking a beer down the road. I don't want that. Not for this home. All you understand what I'm saying? If they fast and they prepare themselves and come, okay. But if you're not intend to fast and carry through the people thing for 10 days, look at my mama guy me, you want to make up 5. I don't play them kind of game. So if they know they will carry through, let them come. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, let them come. By doing that, they could be doing more harm than good to all of us. No, if they know they will fast and keep it up, no problem with me.
Yeah. No, neither do.
Again.
Stop that.
Again, yeah. Now you're telling me something.
You see your thing going.
Yeah, people, all of a sudden, let's see 3 people here, they want to come and make 5. I don't play them game. Man look good, boy.
Yeah. Everyone himself. He's a relation always.
Good. See what I did? Alright. You take this, hold it in the sun, right? Just relax, everything will go good. You take the grass, you're going around the body 5 times and you sprinkle the water on the ground. Or you put all your hand on your shoulder and touch it. Join them and go here. Pavitra Pavitruva Sarvastanga Pivayashmade Pundarikaksha Svahya Bhantaram Suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Hari Om Hiranya Garbha Samavarta Tagre Bhutasya Jatapati Reka Sitsara Dhar Pitirvim Yamutemam Ashma Deva Vishavidimam Ashma Deva Vishavidimam Pavitra Pavitruva Sarvastanga Pivayashmade Pundarikaksha. Did I sit down inside or yes? Pavitruva Sarvastanga Pivayashmade Kaksham Subhaya Bhantaram Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Hari Om Pavitra Pavitruva Sarvastanga Pivayashmade Pundarikaksham Subhaya Bhantaram Sri Vishnu Hari Om. Stand up right here, so. Hold this in your left hand. Use your ring finger. Put at the counter. Chandanam Divyam Gandhayam Somanoharam. Right. By the two ends. Sing it up there. Yeah. By the two ends. Chandanam Samarpayami Hariva. Right. One under the chin. Look the hand here. Touch the hand there. Good. Next hand here. Very good. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo. There are some pinda in a thariyare. The balls. Om Pinda Upadesha Mayadatam Sarva Pitranamusha. What is that? Oh, turn it over. Let it keep it in. Let it be on top.
Oh, like that?
Right, yeah. The other side here. Pinda Upadesha Mayadatam. Somebody open this one away? You have a knife somewhere. I don't know if you could open it. Samarpayam Hari. Hold this here. Yeah, just in front of the hand. Pinda Upadesha Mayadatam. Take the next one. Right in front of the hand. Risha Samarpayami. Which one you put here? Anyway, yeah. You go right there. Good. Is it area for the arki? Put some flowers on it, man. I'll bring a diya. Okay. Well, a shot up there, what? The shot at area? I give them about 7 terrier and lota. What shall? Any terrier you see have 3 little drill hole in it, I might carry. I mark it for that. I will drop some more. Yeah, sure. Leave it, I got to fix it.
You can just spread. Can we spread?
Yeah. Check 1. Mic man, check 1. Check 1. Sound 1. Good. Devotees, Sitaram to everybody. Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum. Pleasant good morning. This morning we are gathered to begin this anti-Sikh sanskar process for Rudal Ramsaran, whom we all know as Pling. And today is a very, call it a red letter day in this community. I see Silal is somewhere. Or Silal, yes, Silal is in the back there, one of his personal friends over the years. And after Tanti Melin had passed a while ago, we would have considered Pling to be the senior person in the community. Now, Pling has gone. I think the lady across the road, Durga wife, she would be the senior person in the community now. Dudzik? She's the senior person in the community now, right? Don't mind your gray hair, it's not you, right? Yes, so lady across the road, she's the senior person in the community now. So she will hold the fort. She's in her 80s too. So my friends, today we are about to say our final farewell or final goodbye to this very loving gentleman. And when you look at the handout, you'll see how many children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and so on. So at this point in time, we are about to begin with the arti, and we will appreciate if you all will stand with us. If for any reason you cannot stand or not willing to stand, it's not a problem. You can remain seated. Thank you very much. Bring the mala name from all one by one. Yeah, you come first. Open it. Right here. Come so. Mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi nevai prabhu maya tani pujartham pushpani pragaitam pushpani samarpayami hari om namo bhagavate vasudevaya bhyo namo namaha narayanaye bhyo namo namaha. Good. Aditara Arti. Om Bhurva Swa Duriva Bhumna Pariviva Varemna Tasya Se Privi Deviya Janemanadha Manadhaya De Hari Om. Alright, you all will just stand back a little bit. Kate, you come in the middle here. Alright, you're holding it in both hands, balance it, and you're starting from here. You're going to marry foot and come back, you do not 5 times. Okay. When they finish, you will come next and then follow. And then your other children, grandchildren. Go ahead. Om Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana. Eke Chatma Hanujana. Give me somebody camper to keep here. Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana. Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Good. Yeah. Take some flowers. Come there, take some flowers, put by the foot. Come with that. Om Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Five times, yeah. Put up flowers, yeah? Come with that. Nana, you want to carry home the flowers? Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Put up flowers with that. Come. Om Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana. Or take mala and I mala. Yeah, take mala. Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana. Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Come. Om Malatyadi Sugandhini Malatyadi Navai Prabhu Maya Hirtani Pujartham Pushpani Pragaitam Pushpani Samarpayami Hari Om. Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedu 5 times. Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Good? Yeah. Take a flower and put my foot. Come, Brenda. Malatyadi Sugandhini Malatyadi Nivai Prabhu Maya Hitani Pujartam Pushpani Purvetam Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Yam Dware Mahaghore and Nedutama Sabrite Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Krishna Krishna Punya Jana Jana Put a floor down. Committee. माला इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि नवय प्रभु माया हितानि पूजर्थम पुष्पाणि प्रगयितं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि हरि ओम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसाभिजितां सुपिते विगच्छन्ति एके च आत्मा हनोजना 5 माला इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि नवय प्रभु माया हितानि पूजर्थम पुष्पाणि प्रगयितं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि हरि ओम द्वारे महाघोरे निरोतमसाविचितां सपिते विगच्छन्ति एके चात्मानुजना द्वारे समर्पयामि हरि ओम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसाभिचितां सपिते विगच्छन्ति एके चात्मानुजना ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसाभिचितां सपिते विगच्छन्ति एके चात्मानुजना यम द्वारे समर्पयामि हरि ओम माला इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि नवय प्रभु माया हितानि पूजर्थम पुष्पाणि प्रगयितं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमो नमः नारायणाय नमो नमः हरि ओम Good? Fine? Okay. Put a flower by the foot. Nothing much, huh? Like this one. This one started to burn here. Come on, take some flowers. Pop right here. Mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi. Yam dware mahaghore annidotamasavichitam sipite vigachanti. Yeke chatma hanujana yohum. Goodbye. द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसाभिचितां सपिते विगच्छन्ति एके चात्मानुजना द्वारे समर्पयामि हरि ओम सुरती गति मैं क्या जानूं एक वजन करना जानूं अलख वजन कर भी अति गहरा उसको मैं भी क्या जानूं ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसाभिचितां सपिते विगच्छन्ति एके चात्मा हनुजना भगवते वासुदेवाय नमो नमः इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि नवय प्रभु मायतानि पूजर्थम पुष्पाणि प्रवेशं पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि माला इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि नवय प्रभु मायतानि पूजर्थम Pushpani Puritam Hari Om. Om Yam Dware Mahagore and the Duttam Savichitam Sipiti Vigachanti. Eke Chatma Hanojana, Eke Chatma Hanojana. Dware Samarupayami Hari Om. Put a flower by the foot. Dware Mahagore and the Duttam Savichitam. Put a flowers there. Malatyadi Sugandhini, Malatyadi Nabai Prabhu Mayatani Pujatam, Pushpani Purigaitam, Yamdware Samarpayami, Yamdware Mahagore and Niruttamasavitam Sipiti Vigachandi, Yeke Chatma Hanujana, Yeke Chatma Hanujana, Harihi Om, O Bhagavate Vasudevaya Vyo Namo Namaha, Narayanaya Vyo Namo Namaha, Harihi Om. Put a flower by the foot. Malatyadi Sugandhini Mayatani Pujatam. Put a flower in here. Om Yamdware Mahagore and the Duttam Savichitam Sipiti Vigachanti. Eke Chatma Hanujana, Eke Chatma Hanujana. Yamdware Samarpayami Hari Om. Namo Bhagavate. Put a flower by the foot. All right, you can have your seat, please. Or look at take chair and put it right and sit down. Look at that chair here. Check one. My friends, as we had mentioned earlier, and for those of you who came in a little bit later, today we are involved in the Antayushi Sanskar for this dear friend and father and grandfather as we celebrate his life after he would have gone through 89 years. He's almost to the 90 mark and God has seen it fit, to take him back. Today we need to compliment the children for the work that they would have done with both parents, the mother initially and then with the father at this point in time, that they continue to be of service to their parents. And although for the last 6 months, Pling was immobile, he couldn't walk and so on, but the children were there with him. Initially, when Shobha was here, most of you know Shobha, it was she and Howard taking care of him. Well, those days he could walk and he could move and so on, but preparing his meals and, and getting him, going and taking care of his clothing and so on. So at that time, it was At that time, it was Shobha and Howard. And then Shobha, eventually, she went back to America. So it was Howard alone. And if this was a place where we could make and give applause, I would really want to applaud Howard, because he didn't have it easy. He was facing all kinds of issues, his personal life, his job life, his financial life. And he stayed and he stayed and he stayed until eventually he stopped working. And I don't know how many of you could exist as Howard was existing without an income. I can't do it. Must have a little something coming, and he didn't have anything. And he stayed with it up to this point in time. And then Madri used to come in between earlier days when Pling could have walk and move about and help himself and so on, she would come and do a little something around. Until when he totally collapsed, I believe it is, and a little over 6 months ago. And then she kind of moved in here. And she would spend the nights and the days, and she would go intermittently back to her own place in Cuba, and she would come back and she would there. So it was both of them. Then the children will call, Keith and Brenda, the others from away. They will call on a regular basis to find out, I think it's a daily thing, to find out what is happening, how he's doing and so on. And then Brenda's short while ago, she made a snap visit. Herself, I think, and her daughter came. For just to see for herself. And that's a good thing too, because people could be telling you something on the phone and it may not be true, but when you come and you see for yourself, you know what's happening. And then Keith will come from time to time, he will make visits and so on. So when you add up all of it, and what the children would have done, and how they cooperated, and how they ensured that, that Pling was taken care of properly, and even the mother, when she was in hospital, I can remember when I think it was Kerry had called me and said the mother is in hospital and to, if I could come down. And I was wondering to go San Fernando with the traffic and the time of the day and so on. And I went with my motorbike. I don't know if you all could remember that. And not too long after that, we said her present thing for her in the hospital. Not too long after that, she passed away. When Keith was here recently, we also, I think it was on the 11th of this month, he was here and we did some prayers for him, Hawan and so on, and chanted some mantras on behalf of Pling. And then Keith went back, and then, but recently he went down a little bit worse, and then God said the time was now ripe that you will have to leave. So we join together and we sing, Lord, you are our mother, you are our father, you are our best friend, you are our companion. तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो. So today we pray that the soul should find some level of peacefulness. Krishna Chandra Maharaja ki jai. My friends, at this point in time, we have a good neighbor, a good friend, living right across the road. I don't think it is wise that I mention his status publicly. He's a legal officer, that's all I can say. I don't know what is the ramifications of giving his title. If you want, he can mention it to you. So we'll ask him to come now and to say a few words to us. Right on.
Testing. Good morning to each and every one of you. Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. We gather here today to pay our final respect to our dear father, brother, grandpa, friend, Rudal Ramsaran, also known as Uncle Clem, Uncle Boodoo,
Capitan, that is the name.
Today is a very happy day. And it's
You will say a few words?
No.
not so happy.
You are a long time personal friend of the
Not
man,
so
boy.
happy because we have to.
Oh Lord, I can't remember something.
No, just say anything, 2 words.
Oh, right, okay.
Because he has spent so much time with us, and today he leaves this world. So we have some reservations about that, which is normal. But I say it's happy in the sense that it's a celebration of his life. He has made a full inning. Very few people get that chance. Oh, yes, 89. He was born in 1934. He made over 89 years, almost 90 years. He was married to our dear sister Chanarde and Boodoo, and they shared over 50 years marriage. Huh? From that marriage, it bore 6 children, all of whom are still in this world save for one. I just want to take a few minutes to say a few words. All of you are here close to them, so you all know what it is. But we just want to reflect on a few thoughts. When a person comes into the world, they have to live and survive and manage. Being born in 1934, it's a long time. The world was different. Then he would have passed through World War II, which was 1939 to 1945. And then he grew up, he became a big man, and he lived his life as you all know. There is no doubt that Daddy worked very hard. He spent his life working for the county council, and it's not easy to work 30, 40 years in an institution. He worked hard, took care of his family, he built himself. What do we get from that? I would say he was steadfast. Steadfast means to be at it, to stay, to be strong. He was persistent. He was patient. He had a lot of grit in him. And he did everything to stand strong with his family. We may take it for granted because it's something abstract you can't see. But we don't see that anymore. Even to stay in one job at least 10 years, it's not easy these days. So from his material achievements, he has done very, very well. I used to tell him, I say, if I have to do that, I can't with limited resources. today we reflect on that, but we want to reflect, apart from the material things, the other things, the finer things, which I want to get to. I used to tell him, sometimes when he's speaking, he will say, "You mightn't believe me, you're not taking me on, I'm not taking him on." And I say, "No, Daddy." And I say publicly today, and I mean this very sincerely, I keep a list of 10 things and different things, like 10 good things to eat and drink. And I have this list. I have this list of 10 good men. And Uncle Pling, Daddy, Rudal Ramsaran is on that list. And I say that most sincerely. And I'll tell you the reason why. You know, you may speak to other persons. Sometimes you may have 2 degrees, 3 degrees, and so on. But when you speak to some persons, you don't feel enriched. But after speaking with him, he always leaves you with something. I cannot fathom him. It's only, not that we don't appreciate him, we appreciate him. But when he's gone, up to yesterday, I was thinking, there's no more like him. Each person is unique in their own way. And he had a very strange way of sometimes saying things. And he has a certain way he will speak. So I remember sometimes when his children were growing up, and they go into school and they get older and time to get married and so on. And if any young man or young lady come and his children say, "Daddy, I would like you to meet so and so," before he say good morning or anything, he will lean a certain way, turn his head and say, "Sir, Madam, what is your intention?" And he will say it with that kind of intonation. But he was always forward thinking. He was frank. And I really believe in my heart that God is pleased with him. Like every human being, we beg for forgiveness for our transgressions and for God to have mercy on our soul. But I used to tell my family years ago, I say, I wonder what language this man speaks to God in. But I feel God listens to him, because he will confide in me and tell me. He will say, "I spoke to the Lord and so and so and so." He was so deep, so real. My relationship with him became a strange one. I'll tell you why. My father and himself were good friends. So he was like a father figure to me. But you hear this saying sometimes, once a man, twice a child. As he became older and I became grown up, I would assist him. We'll go out and do things until we end up like linemen together. So he became like a friend. And we will share certain things. And you see how life is. I just wanted to reflect on that. Another thing I want to reflect on is his dear wife, Mama Boodoo, played a very, very big role in this home. And he supported her. Although sometimes they may have their differences, he would support her. And this home has always been open to everyone here. And there is no doubt the children are very charitable, always willing, giving, and so on. And they have always believed in God. They are closely associated with the Augustine Settlement Cultural Center, headed by Pandit Lloyd Sergio, who is also the head of the interreligious organization. And I think that plays a big part in this home. But I want to make another point on that. It is these two individuals who have these children, train these children, build the family, but this is what build the home, build the community, build the country. Because something is happening on the street. And what is happening is this: all the older folks who are here are now leaving, and the other generation is picking up from it. But it's special because you see over in Trinidad, land is being developed and people go in and they purchase houses and live. But what we have in this community is second to none. In other words, what I'm saying is we must not take it for granted. What Daddy left, the values, the morals, the spirituality, he and Mama Boodoo, it built the home, it built the community. So even in neighbors would live in peace and harmony, even if we have any difference. In a first world nation, you have any problems, you know how they will deal with it. But we live together as a family, and you see over the island that may not happen. And it's because of the values people like himself, they have instilled to build this community. And we must not take that for granted. Over the last few years, before he got a bit ill, he would always travel to America to visit his children. And he loved his children and grandchildren very, very much. Every year or 2 years, he will try to make a trip. And I know they love him very much. And he will trouble them, you know how he will speak to them and so on. If you don't like this grandpa and things like that. Very loving man. And every time he returns, he will bring something for me. He was really an individual with a lot of deep, strong values. And I just wanted to reflect on these few things. I want to say, as my relative will tell me, sometimes the success of the children living abroad and moving on, it's because of the pillar he and his other half would have stood up. And they buttressed all these persons, not just the children, but the community, the temple, and all these things, even the community. Today we say farewell. I don't want to say goodbye, because goodbye is when you're gone forever. But he leaves this world, this place. But his soul continues. A road we all have to walk. But all of ourselves must get some semblance in, we say, our heart. And I just want to use one little quote, one little definition. We must have faith. Faith. What is faith? Faith is belief. So you say you believe, but do we really act like we believe? Because if you pray and you believe, then you wouldn't worry. If you worry, it's like going against God. It's like going against your faith. So it's like you're going left and right. So if I have to give a definition for faith, I will say faith is a substance of a thing, substance of hope, evidence of which you cannot see. It's something you believe in your heart. It's that hope, that thing. But you have no proof of it. You cannot see it. And what is faith based on? Faith is based on true love, pure love. And one of the bedrock is forgiveness. So I don't want to give a lecture, I just want to reflect on that. We must all have faith, belief, true love, perfect love, forgiveness, and we have to live by it. Sometimes we say we cannot do it, we try, we pray, we fast. Some say you have to be touched. They call it the quickening power of God. But even the five senses sometimes can't help you with it. It helps you to a point, and that is why faith is so important. So we must have that faith, have that belief, just like Daddy. He had that faith. He stood He fought. He fought the battle. He fight the fight. Almost 90 years is a long time. And maybe his time is to rest. Right? Sorry about that.
I keep calling your wife.
Not yet. I wonder when he meet Grandma Boodoo, if she say, what you're doing here, what he will tell her. But his time has come, right? His time has come, and we pray for him. We pray for the family, that you all stay strong. You all are you enter a different phase now. Because one parent left and this is the other. So sometimes you feel a bit in between. Where do you go from here? The fact is, most of you, all of you married, you have your lives, and either way you have to move on. And sometimes you may have differences, but you have to move on with your life and think about what mommy and daddy would want. And you move on with God's grace. Today, as we commit our dear father, brother, son of God, we commit him back to the hands of God, to the Lord. May he go and rest in peace. We say not goodbye, we say farewell, and until we meet again. May God bless him, may God bless the family, and may he have mercy on all of us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Nizam. That was so well done. And you know, sometimes people have to write a eulogy on a paper. So when I told him this morning, I understand that you will be doing a eulogy, he said, yeah, I will say a few words. But he gave us a whole history of the family, inclusive of the deceased. And that was very well done. So congratulations on that. Very well done. In your handouts, there is a song, Jai Krishna Hari. At this time we'll sing it. That it means that the final victory belongs to God. Jab charo taraf andiyara ho. When we look around and we see that there are so many negative situations all around, then we go back to the point that Nizam was talking about. Fir tu hi bera par karo. That God is the answer to all our problems and all our situations. So you all have it. Jai Krishna Hari. Karoti vachalam Jackie died. My friends, at this point in time, I'm going to invite a very close friend of his for over 50 years. Over 50 years. 90, it will be more than 50, might be 60 plus years. So, tall boy, Silal Bagwandin, he grew up in this community with us. We used to play cricket together and football and all kind of things. We were friends. We went and we worked in the county council together. I worked with them also. And over the years, Pling and him were personal friends. And from time to time, he will come here and visit, and Pling will go down here and visit him and so on. He lives on the Derrick Road. So I now ask him to say a few words on behalf of his very good friend. Anything?
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Well, to start with, I got to know Rudal when I had about 25 years. And this relationship comes so close. We work together. And while working, we get closer and closer and closer. That I think at one time like we knit. So there he come and he bought a car. So now time to go to work, he pass and pick me up. He said, Pali, you know how to ride? Wait. So we go along so for a period of time, you know, and things go. Which to come here, to come by me. And we had a very good relationship. But when both of us retire, the relationship come more thick. I was born on the 10th of June, he was born on the 9th of June. So one day I tell a boy, so then it's a boy, today's mine, but they die where I come to tell you. And we always move forward. So I remember very well, my wife was sick. Up to now she's sick, so I couldn't move around freely. This man was to pack the bag. Drinks, mangoes, whatever you have in the garden. I'm going to cover my spaliaco. I said, you are going to do all of that, man. He said, look, behave yourself. I said, all right, you got to carry rock now. So I load him up onto the garden and go on. And we continued so for a long period of time. But I got sick, my wife got sick, she's sick about 5 years. And that is a break. He used to always come, bring whatever you have. But I couldn't leave to move around freely then. But I live home there alone. But when I heard that this boy died, I was in the back. I said, Lord, I went, couldn't reach to see him. Because I can't leave, but I want somebody must be home with her. But that relationship, I would say, it was so loving then to come, when you come here like you're home, you're home. And now, when you reach on a certain age, well, he was about 5 years older than me. But it really affected me, but I couldn't come, I can't just leave and move around. Look, right now, I just leave her home there, she's coming back in a while. But some of these children, she's gone there already. But Rudal was a very loving guy, both of us, very loving. If we have any dispute, we make sure that fix up before we leave. And again, may God bless his soul, and may the family own in period. But at least when someone there, you think up. By that time, you have to bring things differently. We all have to leave one day and move out of here. It's not what we have, it's what we put in the bank up there. So, Rudal, again I come back to that Rudal, was a very generous person. Very generous person. All right, that's all. My memory is flattering too. Thank you. Okay?
Very good. Excellent, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right, so my friends, we thank him very much, for bringing that. I like how he mentioned the Muruka. The children, I don't know the children who remember the Muruka. I think it was a Hellman Hunter Muruka. And it had one or two dents and one or two little bad spots, something on it. And he didn't carry it in any garage and thing, I don't know if he take flour or what and he patch up this sink and thing. And he take a paintbrush. Soap. He put soap. Right. That is the gas tank. But the whole car was a great car. Yeah, no, but that particular one. And the car wanted a paint job. And he take a paintbrush. And he painted the whole car and it came out real good. And he kept that for years, Nizam. Yeah, so that's the kind of person he was, because of time with the economy and he has to take care of 6 children and so on, and all of that would have caused, that kind of thing. I think Marjorie would want to share some thoughts with us. And any of the other siblings, any of the children, grandchildren?
I have to write down because I can't.
Yeah, put it down and you could, could see that? Good, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum, Sitaram. On behalf of the Ramsaran family, I welcome you all to celebrate the life of my daddy, Mr. Rudal Ramsaran, also known as playing polo Capitan. He was a well-known fella in our family. He was kind-hearted and generous. He will give to everybody. He didn't care. He didn't care if there was nothing left. But he will give and give. Sometimes my mother will say, well, I'm not cooking today because we have food. And she will think it's just, and then somebody will come and he will say, Boodoo, go and take out food for everybody. He was that kind of person. He was the best cook. He made the best dumplings and saltfish. The best provision, boil and fry provision, boil and fry yam. Whenever I was not feeling well, I would want to come by my daddy for him to make me coffee. I wanted my daddy's coffee. During these last few months, when he became bedridden and he couldn't walk and whatnot, I moved in here with my brother. I practically moved in here to help take care of him. And in that time, I already had a bond with my daddy, but it became stronger. And it wasn't easy watching him go. It wasn't easy. On mornings, I will peep into his bedroom, and if I see him awake, I will walk up to him and say, good morning, sunshine. And he would watch me and smile. And I would say, you ready for coffee? He would say, just a little bit, please. And I will bring the coffee and feed him it. Because he couldn't eat things for himself, He might take one bite and just drop it in the ground or something. You had to feed him everything, like liquids and things. I will give him from a straw. He loves soup, so those kind of things I will feed him. Coming down to the last part he was in the hospital for 10 days at Mount Hope. And it's like after he came out, he went further down. And he will tell me every evening when I put him to bed, after he had his dinner and whatnot, Marjorie, I am going to die tonight. And I used to say, okay, Daddy. But that day, the 19th of December, it was around 6 o'clock, maybe a little after 6. He didn't tell me anything. He just went, you know, I was right there, and next thing, my father went. He didn't say anything. I don't know how to express my feelings and all of this. But I always had a special love for my father. I always did. He is my daddy, my matey papa. I used to tell them, I used to say my matey papa. That is how I used to think. My popo, my baby. And he will be surely missed. And my father taught me a lot of things. And you know, everything has its pros and cons. And out of all of this, I saw a lot of things too. I saw a lot of things were revealed to me that I didn't know of. I wasn't aware of. And although he has gone, when he was sick, I thank him for that, in the sense that I was here with him, getting that bond stronger and seeing everything and everybody for what life revealed to me about them. My matey papa.
Thank you very much. We sing together. me this morning. We will leave like a 2 minutes break for anybody who will want to add to the thing. Just 2 minutes, remember that, because we are after 10 o'clock already. And while you all are making up your mind to come, I just want to mention, long time when Pling would go to funerals and so on. Many times he will go with me, sometimes, and when we coming back, he must, sometimes I'm upon the clothes, you must stop by the snacket for you to buy something. I don't know what he used to buy. Sometimes his friends and things would be there with him. And they will go and I will sit and wait. And so I hope that today, after his funeral, that somebody will stop by a snacket and take his name, right? Nizam, all take his name, right? I said take his name if you're taking anything on his behalf. Because this was his tradition. And I can remember sometimes I would see him down there if I come at a funeral from Sunup or and I'll see him there. I say, how you come down here? Who you come with? He said, man, I travel, man. I say, you travel? He went to St. Mary's with taxi, and then from St. Mary's, he went to Waterloo. So at this point, we will have anybody, 2 minutes. Sure. Stand up right here.
Good morning, people.
Good morning.
My name is Steve. I'm from Rascal. Uncle Piggy owns mother only son. Is my mother only. My mother is his only sister. I'm going to tell you he's one of the greatest men that I know. He always come and check me. And he's always tell me how you and buy something for me. Always in my life. I always look up at him. He always give me a good advice. And I want to say, I'm thankful for being here to see him for the last. Thank you all. Yeah, you are.
Thank you so very much. So he has set the trend and the pattern. 2 minutes. Anybody else? Short and sweet. Okay? All right, so we continue with a message from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita that tells us about life, about living. And one of the problems that we have in life is that too many of us, we think about certain things in a particular way, and we want things to be done in a particular way. But if that is not in our allotment, if God has not given that to us and allowed us to have that, we cannot have it. So in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 2, slok number 15, the Lord advises us. Namaha. This is slok taken from chapter 2 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, slok number 15. Yam hina vyathayante ite purusham purusara sabha sama dukham sukham dhiram so amrita kalpate. What this slok is simply telling us, the advice of the Lord Krishna to Arjuna and to all of us, that in this life, our happiness really is how we appreciate situation. You know, Nizam was talking about faith and confidence and bond and having God on our side and so on. And that's the only thing that can help you. Too many times we put our confidence in human beings and it doesn't work out. Something always trips and it doesn't get to be what it is. So the Lord is saying, Sama dukham sukham dhiram. Dhiram means to be firm. Sukham in happiness. Dukham is sadness. And if you, in your life, because of your lifestyle, you can have that idea in your mind that everything is in God's hand. God controls everything. There's nothing that happens without Him being the present, without Him being in your home, in your heart, wherever you are, on the road, in your workplace, whatever it is. You know, I was telling to Howard one night in the wake, I said, boy, you have done such a marvelous job with this, maintaining this premises here. Many places you don't see it, you know. Every time you pass here, you will see this temple always clean. Here, always mop out and clean. Over the years I'm talking about, you know. Not only for this last minute here when Pling was sick and people come in and so on. No. Howard, and this is why I complimented him in the beginning, when everybody else will come and go and visit and so on. He would be here and he will maintain this place. And every time you pass, that temple is always clean and you feel and you sense the divine presence here. Regardless of what other people must say. But he had a duty and he did it. And he didn't have it easy, you know. He had some rough times because he'll tell me at times who would tell him and who will abuse him and, you know, who would curse him and whatever it is. But he stood with it. So he maintained that presence in this place. And this is what is expected. And when you do that, and you can maintain in your own hearts that kind of equilibrium, then you will be a peaceful person. But if everything upsets you, and you get vexed with everybody for everything, you'll never have peace in your life. If everything brings sadness to you, any little thing trips you and you get sad. And sometimes some of us only realize that when we reach a little old age, like myself, you know. Because when you're younger, how do you say, your blood near your skin. So everything, you're ready to fly off. So this is slow. We have been reminded that we have to be, as everybody was mentioning, how he would have lived his life. He had his moments too, because I have been, when I came to live here, in this village, I was about 5 years old. And now, he was living here, his parents were here, his brother, and so on, and the other families were up the road, Chase Village there. And so I knew them over 70 years. Yeah, over 70 years. And I knew how we grew up and how we worked and how we did everything else. And at times he would have his little ups and downs too, like anybody else. But he mellowed and coming to the end of it. He got to understand this slok. Yam hi na vyanta yanta ite purusha purushar sabha sama dukham sukham dhiram so amritam kalpaye. So my friends, at this time, as a father, we glorify him for all the children and all the grandchildren who are here. Today we glorify that fatherly love that he would have presented to them, and we ask that God will take care of him in that way. Jai. My friends, at this point in time, I will ask that all the children, the grandchildren, all the immediate relatives, in-laws, you all come and stand around the coffin. Take some flowers in your hand. We have flowers there. Come, Kerry, all of you. Come, Beta, you come too. Yeah. All the immediate family, the cousins and so on too, you all come. And this young lady sitting here, you come too. You are keeper of this family. Yes. He was like a father to you also. Take flowers in all your hand, it have flowers there. So we are going to ask now that this soul should go, should rest in peace. He has been with us, and now we are telling him goodbye. time, we ask that if in any way playing Rudal Ramsaran would cause us any pain, any hurt, any kind of negative situation in our life, forgive him, and we ask that he should go in peace and find peace in the hereafter. Right? Om Anadino Vigano Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshayaha Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tashmai Shri Guruve Namaha Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorima Amritam Gamaya Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. You can put flowers in the coffin. For those of you who came in a little bit late, you can come and have a last look. We may be here for another 10-15 minutes or so to allow everybody to be at peace, and then we'll prepare to go down to the cremation ground at Waterloo. Sit around to everybody until we meet again. There by you. I think we do good so far. I think we do real good so far. Koi na le jai hai band ki gatariya hu band ki gatariya Rama band ki gatariya hu koi na le jai hai dhanavad. When good, man. Yeah, boy. Give him a good send off. All that leave now is for to take a drink in your name.
Blessing.
Huh?
The blessing.
Yeah. No, he am. Right true, when we somebody carry funeral and thing, and he said, oh, it was up, give it to me.
But I tell you, it was true,
Yeah.
It started off like a father figure and after,
Yeah.
And I end up in a week, for me and he share time till each other.
Yeah.
See how life is.
Yeah. Keep whoever going in the hearse will walk with this water. But when you go to sit down, no, not right now. You're going in the hearse, right? So, and when you're going, the boy go tell you, now and then you throw some. Yeah. Where your madam going now? She had to throw the water in front of the thing,
Thank you.
Son doing some damage there.
Which one? Oh, the sun. I hear you say the sun gave me some damage. Wonderful.
No sugar.
You're buying what? You're buying what?
Yes.
Wow. You here go by yourself.
Hey. How are you, sir?
Matches? What is that? Sorry. Keep it.
You know which one?
अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण। है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ले अभिवादन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर